2015 got off to a pretty cold start here in New England, but 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Adam Strempko found out it was a record warm March just about everywhere else in the country.
Well, it was cold here last month, but for other parts of the country, it was just the opposite. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, March 2015 was the 12th warmest on record, and it was the warmest since 2012. The March average temperature for the 48 contiguous states was 45.4 degrees, 3.9 degrees above the 20th century average. 15 states across the country had a March temperature that was much above average. While parts of the country saw record warm temperatures, that wasn't quite the case for us here in New England. 5 states in New England had a March temperature that was much below average, and from January to March, we experienced record cold here in New England.
If we look at the January to March period this year, 2015, we see that Boston was tied for 3rd coldest, and Amherst, Hartford, Providence, and Worcester all set new records for coldest January-March on record, going back to the late 1800s.
Some people are optimistic that we'll soon get a break from our stretch of cool weather.
We had such a miserable February that I always think there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And even though March has been difficult, I think, well, maybe next week.
From January to March, 7 states in the West experienced record warmth. In addition, Alaska had temperatures that were much above average. Now, this report was just for the United States. We'll have to wait and see if we broke any records globally. February was the 2nd warmest on record across the world.